Welcome to Lesson 2, Working with Scale. Let us begin with example 1. It says a school bus is 45 feet long. Joan drew a scale diagram of the bus, as shown below. We have to measure the length of the bus to determine the scale factor she used. So for this, we're going to need a ruler. We can place it along the top edge of the bus where it's nice and flat. Now using my ruler, I get that the length of the bus is 10 centimeters. So 10 centimeters on the diagram corresponds to 45 feet of the actual bus. So we write the scale factor like this, 10 centimeters to 45 feet. Now both of these numbers can be divided by 5. So I'm going to do that to reduce it. So 2 centimeters on the diagram corresponds to 9 feet of the actual length. Now for B, it says using your scale, determine the actual height of the bus. So this time I'm going to place my ruler right here to determine the height. When I do that, I get 4.5 centimeters. So let's set up a ratio proportion. Start by writing the scale. 2 centimeters corresponds with 9 feet. Then we'll set that equal to 4.5 centimeters and x, where x represents the actual height of the bus in feet. Now we need to determine what 2 is going to be multiplied by to get us 4.5. And to do that, we can use a calculator and divide. 4.5 divided by 2 is 2.25. So if 2 was multiplied by 2.25 to get 4.5, in order to get x, we can just multiply 9 by 2.25. So we'll do that down below. 9 times 2.25 equals 20.25. So we can say that the actual height of the bus is 20.25 feet. Now example 2. Trent caught a fish that was 70 centimeters long. Using a scale of 1 to 25, draw a diagram representing the length of Trent's fish. So we'll set up a ratio proportion. So here is the scale, where 1 represents the length on the diagram, and 25 represents the length of the actual fish. Now I'm going to say that that's equal to x, 70 centimeters, because we know that the length of the fish was 70 and we're trying to find the length in the diagram. So I'm going to place my x here. So now we can divide 70 by 25. When I do that, I get 2.8. So now to find x, I just need to multiply 1 by 2.8. So x is equal to 1 times 2.8, which is 2.8 centimeters. So now to draw the diagram, we need to get out our ruler. So we can mark off a length that is 2.8 centimeters long. And then we can draw our fish representing the fish that Trent caught. It's 2.8 centimeters long.